During my first ever visit to the Peach State, I could not believe my eyes at the sheer beauty of this state. While the state may not have any national parks, it more than makes up for it with over 60 state parks, scenic drives, and a few hidden gems scattered throughout the state. Today we'll begin our adventures just outside of Lumpkin, Georgia to see a place that has been dubbed as the Little Grand Canyon, and afterwards we'll head across the border into Alabama to hike the tallest mountain in the state.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Peach State of Georgia. I am here in one of my most anticipated places I've wanted to see for a very long time. I am here at Providence Canyon, and today we're going to be checking out some of the local state parks and going down to the bottom, and I'll explain you the history of how this place came about. I've started walking to the bottom of the canyon because it really interests me what it looks like from the bottom. And you can see some of the leaves are starting to change colors because it is early October. Now, what I am worried about is it rained a lot last night and the floor of the canyon is composed of clay and sand, so it might be a little bit muddy, so bring appropriate shoes when you do decide to come here. You can already see there's a little stream forming right underneath me. Now there's about 6 miles of trails. There is possibility that you can backcountry camp here. You just need to obtain permit from the visitor center. So we're just gonna go ahead, explore without any plan, and we're gonna see some of the canyons. There are over 16 canyons located here in Providence Canyon State Park. Who would have thought that in the middle of Georgia you will find a place with a canyon with such beautiful hues of yellows and reds and even purples in some spot. But there is a sad twist to this canyon. As you see, this isn't canyon at all, but a bunch of gullies. Back in the 1800s, there was a large cotton plantations, and due to the mismanagement and misrotation of the crops, the chemicals leaked into the soil, thus creating these gullies. Now Georgia claims this is a state park that was created simply by nature. However, the truth is far from it. I just finished showing you guys canyons 1, 2, 3. Now we are at canyons 4 through 6, and look at all the colors. We got the purples, we got the oranges, the pinks, the yellows, the orange hues. Such a colorful canyon. It's unbelievable that this is in Georgia. Let's go continue and checking out some of the other canyons. If you're just driving through, I recommend stopping in canyons 1 through 6. If you just have a couple hours to spend, it's really worth it. And now I'm going to take you guys to the rim so you can see the canyon from up top and see just how beautiful this place is. if you don't want to hike to the bottom of the canyon, it turns out the best overlook is the first overlook as you enter the park. Take a look behind me. It's so incredible. This canyon is a testament of what mismanagement of land and the power of nature can do over the years. Absolutely spectacular. And now that I've showed you this one gem here in Georgia, I'm going to continue up north along the border of Alabama and Georgia to the next state park. A beautiful 3-hour drive through the back roads of Alabama, and I arrive here at the Cheaha State Park. Chiha derived from the Creek Indian name Cheaha, meaning high place. And this right there is the tallest mountain in Alabama at 2,400 feet, the Cheaha Mountains, which the state park we're about to explore is named after. This weather that has rolled over the mountain complicates things a little bit because we are pretty high up and the cloud is sitting right over the mountain. However, as I was driving to the 2 hikes that I wanted to take you guys on today, I saw a resort of some sort and it looked really beautiful. There's a lot of campgrounds, resorts, and I imagine on a clear day this would have been a beautiful view. Beautiful place. This park has been continuously operated since 1933, making it the oldest state park here in the state of Alabama. Now, looking and walking through these clouds, it makes me realize, even though I might not get the views that I came here for, the beautiful colors, the reds, the oranges, the yellows here in the park at this time of the year more than make up for the loss of views. But I highly recommend this place because it is only located 2 hours southwest of Atlanta. So if you're looking to get away on a weekend, this is the place. Don't worry, Mom, I am being safe, but I'm sitting here at the Pulpit Rock and wow, what a view. I am so happy that the weather finally cleared up and we can see all the way around here and we can see some signs of fall already. There's some red and yellow and orange trees. In just a week's time, this place is going to be a fall foliage heaven. Few hundred steps from the parking lot, we get to the rock garden. You can see how rugged this place is. You can see some huge rocks that broke off from the mountain. And as you start to wander down around here, the colorful trees, the reds and the oranges that I talked about, it's really beautiful. However, the downside of this is that we are completely covered in fog, so no views whatsoever. And the rocks are very slippery. To avoid injury, I'm gonna leave and take you to the next spot. I've officially reached the highest point in the state of Alabama, the Cheaha Mountain. This bunker tower is one of the attractions here and it is free of charge to enter, and from on a clear day of course, you can see the beautiful views throughout the park. Now this statue is dedicated to the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. These gentlemen during the Great Depressions were paid very low wages to take on federal projects such as creating parks, creating trails, and we are so thankful that for these men to create such beautiful parks. Not much views from the top, but I imagine on a clear day the views are gonna be spectacular, so I wish that upon you if you do decide to come and visit. Now I have to jump back in the car and head towards one of the deepest gorges east of the Mississippi River in Georgia, Tallulah Gorge. And in the meantime, if you want to continue watching my adventures, subscribe and watch some of my playlists that I created here for you, and I'll see you guys next week.